What if everything you believed about retirement was completely backwards? Most people spend their entire working lives convinced that retirement is the beginning of the end. The moment the paychecks stop, the savings slowly drain, and financial freedom quietly fades away. But here is the truth that the wealthy have known for decades. For millions of people around the world, retirement is not when the money stops growing. It is actually when the money starts accelerating. Yes, you heard that right. Some people genuinely get richer after they retire. And it is not luck. It is not inheritance. And it is absolutely not a coincidence. So why does this happen? What are these people doing differently? And more importantly, how can you make sure this happens to you? Welcome to Ron Invest. I am Ron, and on this channel, we break down the most powerful financial strategies, money mindset shifts, and wealth-building systems that can completely transform your financial future. If you are new here, make sure you hit that like button right now and subscribe so you never miss a video that could change the way you think about money. Let us get into it. To understand why some people get richer after retirement, we first need to understand what is actually happening financially the moment a person stops working a traditional job. The retirement money shift. Here is something that nobody talks about enough. When you retire, your biggest financial drain often disappears overnight. Think about it. For most of your working life, you are paying for commuting costs, professional clothing, lunches out, work-related subscriptions, childcare, and the general lifestyle inflation that comes with trying to keep up with your colleagues. Studies have shown that the average working professional spends between 20 and 30% of their income just on work-related expenses. When retirement hits, that 20 to 30% does not disappear. It stays in your pocket, but that is just the beginning. Spending habits completely reset. Retirees who build wealth after leaving work share one powerful trait. Their relationship with money fundamentally changes. During your working years, you spend to maintain a lifestyle. You buy the nicer car because it reflects your professional image. You take the expensive vacations because you only get 2 weeks off and you want to make them count. You eat out constantly because you simply do not have the time or energy to cook after a long day at the office. But retirement removes that pressure entirely. Suddenly, you have time. You can cook incredible meals at home. You can take slower, longer trips that cost far less per day than a rushed 5-day vacation. You can find genuine joy in experiences that cost almost nothing. Morning walks, gardening, community events, and spending time with grandchildren. The people who get richer after retirement are not sacrificing quality of life. They are actually discovering that their real quality of life costs far less than they ever imagined. The power of zero debt. Here is a pattern that shows up consistently among retirees who grow their wealth after leaving work. By the time they retire, their major debts are gone. The mortgage is paid off. The car is owned outright. The credit cards carry zero balances. This is not accidental. It is intentional. These individuals spent their final working years aggressively eliminating debt so that when retirement arrived, every single dollar of their income worked for them instead of being handed straight back to a lender. When you have no mortgage payment, no car payment, and no high-interest debt, even a modest retirement income becomes powerful. A retiree living in a fully paid-off home with a pension and Social Security income can actually save a higher percentage of their income than they ever could during their working years. That is not just maintaining wealth. That is actively building it. Investments finally work full-time. Here is the part that genuinely excites me every single time I talk about it. During your working years, your investments are doing their job, growing quietly in the background. But during retirement, for people who planned correctly, those investments shift into a completely different gear. Think about compound interest and dividend income. A well-built portfolio of dividend-paying stocks, real estate investment trusts, and income-generating assets can produce monthly or quarterly cash distributions that land in your account without you lifting a finger. And here is the beautiful part. If your living expenses are low because your house is paid off and your lifestyle is streamlined, you do not need to spend all of that investment income. You can reinvest it. You can let it compound. You can let it stack on top of itself month after month, year after year. This is exactly why so many financially savvy retirees end up wealthier at 75 than they were at 65. They never stopped the compounding process. They actually accelerated it by living below their investment income. The knowledge advantage. There is another factor that almost nobody discusses, and it is one of the most powerful advantages a retiree has: experience. By the time you reach retirement age, you have decades of financial experience behind you. You have seen market crashes and recoveries. You have watched trends rise and fall. You understand your own risk tolerance at a deep personal level that no financial quiz can measure. This wisdom is worth money, literally. Retirees who engage with their finances, who stay curious, who read, who learn, and who remain active participants in managing their wealth consistently outperform the passive investor. They are not panicking when markets dip because they have lived through it before. They are not making emotional decisions because they have already learned those lessons the hard way decades ago. And in today's world, this knowledge has an even more powerful outlet: side income and consulting. Thousands of retirees are turning their decades of professional expertise into flexible consulting work, online courses, and advisory roles that bring in real income without the stress of a full-time job. They are not going back to work. They are monetizing wisdom on their own terms. Social Security and strategic timing. Let us talk about something extremely practical that has a massive impact on retirement wealth: the timing of Social Security benefits. This is one of the most misunderstood decisions a retiree can make, and getting it right or wrong can mean a difference of hundreds of thousands of dollars over a lifetime. If you claim Social Security at 62, the earliest possible age, you receive a permanently reduced benefit. But if you wait until 70, your monthly benefit can be up to 77% higher than if you had claimed at 62. For retirees who have other income sources and can afford to wait, this strategy alone can dramatically increase total lifetime wealth. The financially savvy retirees who grow their net worth after leaving work have often planned this out years in advance. They retire from their jobs, live on their savings and investment income for a few years, and then activate Social Security at maximum benefit levels. That higher monthly check, combined with low expenses and a growing portfolio, creates a financial momentum that is genuinely remarkable to watch. The mindset of the wealthy retiree. Here is what ties everything together, and this is the part I want you to really internalize. The retirees who get richer after they stop working do not see retirement as a finish line. They see it as a transition into a new phase of wealth management. They stay engaged. They stay curious. They continue to set financial goals, not because they need to, but because they genuinely understand that money is a tool, and a tool left unused and unattended will always rust. They review their portfolios regularly. They adjust their asset allocations as they age. They take advantage of tax strategies like Roth conversions during low-income years. They give to charity strategically to reduce their tax burden. They use health savings accounts to cover medical expenses with pre-tax dollars. They are not just surviving retirement. They are actively architecting their financial future every single day. And the most powerful thing, their mindset is abundant. They are not afraid of money conversations. They are not intimidated by financial planning. They understand that wealth is not something that happens to you. It is something you consistently choose through decisions made day after day, year after year. So here is the big takeaway from everything we have covered today. Getting richer after retirement is not a fantasy. It is a very real, very achievable outcome, but only for those who plan deliberately, who eliminate debt before they retire, who build income-generating assets, who understand their expenses deeply, and who maintain an active, engaged relationship with their own financial lives. The people who watch their wealth grow in retirement are not lucky. They are prepared, they are informed, they are intentional, and the incredible news is that no matter where you are in your financial journey right now, the principles that lead to post-retirement wealth are available to you. It is never too early to start, and if you are already approaching retirement, it is absolutely not too late either. The most important investment you will ever make is the investment in your own financial education. Keep learning, keep asking questions, keep making intentional decisions with your money, because every single choice adds up to something magnificent over time. If you got value from this video today, please do me a quick favor and hit that like button. It truly helps this channel reach more people who need this information. And if you are not subscribed yet, click that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss a single video. I am Ron, and I will see you in the next one.